Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply. Hello everybody, you're welcome to Gusto Reaction. This is Gusto TV and I go by the name Andy. With me in the studio is Don Ifeski.
Hi guys.
Hello everyone. Yes, you know how we do it right here on Gusto Reaction. Before we start, I'll start by saying thank you so much for all the stuff you do for us on this channel, liking of our videos, commenting on our videos, sharing our videos, as well as telling your friends, families, and everyone around you about what we do on Gusto TV. Trust me, you actually see everything and we do not want you to stop. Keep on doing it for us. Subscribe, turn on the post notification bell also. And in a reaction with us, guys, we actually have Odogwu himself. You know, we have BURNA boy, the guy that has all the whole world mouth, the guy that can say anything he wants to say, the guy who is ready to tackle you, and the guy who is ready to go boxing. I mean, go one-on-one with you anytime he's ready to go one-on-one with you. There was a point Shatawale, he was ready to go one-on-one with Shatawale. I think there was some point in time, maybe he would have gone physical with Davido.
Well, when he came out with the apology and everything, he said he never tried to go physical. Maybe he was trying to refer to Shatawale, like the incidents they have Shatawale, them trying to go physical, but with the video that it wasn't like all physical and all of that.
But you think if indeed there was going to be a fight, do you think BURNA boy would actually come out to fight?
Yeah, BURNA boy will come out to fight. He prefers the Yoruba will call it Idajo. No be by to the type behind keypad, bro. Me will run am real life, face to face. Me will bust our mouth.
Okay,
me will pour the anger.
BURNA boy wants to do the whole Port boy ish for everybody. You know? Yeah, I mean, they're coming out to say that he is the highest Nigerian artist, highest paid Nigerian artist. You know, even said Whiskey, yeah, that's my bros, but he knows that I'm actually the highest paid. You think Whiskey knows that BURNA boy is the highest paid?
Everybody can cap now. Everybody can praise themselves. They have the right. And Whiskey can come out to say he's the highest paid Nigerian artist. Yeah. Because he won't get the money. Nobody will say, oh, he's not getting the money because bro, so far he's making the money. That's all that counts.
Anyways, Whiskey and BURNA boy, we all know this guy is actually cool. Yeah. As according to him, says that's my bros. We've seen them in Ginger together, off Made in Lagos, the album, and also in this particular song video by BURNA boy.
Probably BURNA boy has also gingered Whiskey to want to do the Aqua Arena in Paris.
The Aqua Arena, yes, actually, you know, Whiskey came out to say that was probably on the 1st of this month. Came out to say officially that he's going to be at the Aqua, and right now he has done some sellout and 1 minute sellout. Okay, that one will be for another day, sha. All right, also Dublin, selling out in Dublin, becoming the first Nigerian artist, first African artist actually to actually sell out that arena in Dublin, Ireland. So this guy is actually a big guy outside Africa.
Odogwu bad now. I feel it from BURNA.
I feel it from BURNA. Anything. Even the Grammys, I feel it from BURNA.
At least he's one. Okay, people will say he's been the only African
Nigerian
artist
actually the only
to win the Grammys with a lone album and everything. So that one too, I feel it from BURNA.
So probably that's why BURNA boy is on the news this time, or rather, even in the reaction this time.
BURNA boy is always out to brag and talk.
Always out to brag and talk. The Accra Arena was where he sold out last in France. 23,000 capacity.
No, 2,300.
20,300. Yes, I beg your pardon. 20,300 capacity. That was where he sold out. And people were saying, you know what? You actually sold this out on a Monday. I mean, on a Monday when people are actually supposed to be at work, and these guys actually came out to vibe with you. And then also there was the Afro Nation Puerto Rico, and then BURNA boy said he was not going to be available for that one. Why do you think he actually canceled?
Well, there was the major rumor, the major part of the gist was that himself and BURNA boy were built to collect the same amount of money.
Himself and Rema?
And Rema, rather, I said BURNA boy. Himself and Rema were built to collect the same amount of money. That was like the major deal breaker for him, because if I was BURNA boy, if I get to find out such information, if it was myself, Whiskey, Davido, fine. But a Rema with me, come on, no.
So you think
because he's gonna go there with the full band, and then the band logistics alone is even like separate. Will take almost like maybe a 30% or 40% of the money. Rema will go there with a DJ and then they play the song. The band is over about there's a drummer, a keyboardist, about 2 of them. There's a guitarist, there's a bassist, there's saxophone, there's the percussion guys, and then the backup singers. Come on, almost over 10 people. So that's a lot to compare and then pay him the same amount that Rema.
So that's why you think he actually cancelled Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's like the major news that was spreading.
All right, now let's talk about albums. You know, last year actually that was when he actually put this one. I don't know, maybe he was on something, because BURNA boy is always on something or stuff like that. He said, I may decide not to drop an album for a long time. In fact, you know what? no album till further notice. This was the first thing he actually said, and people were like, Burna, why now?
Yeah.
Why don't you want to give us the album? And the rumor was that because Made in Lagos was doing so well at that point in time. Do you also agree with it?
Well, at that time, Made in Lagos was like the album of the moment, and no project that dropped at that time. Even you notice that Davido also like stored on the album, because the major guys like, okay, it's just common reasoning. If you know that one album is dominating all over the world, why do you want to now drop your album and then to dominate only in Nigeria when your mate is doing the worldwide thing? So why not just chill? If you drop yours, if it doesn't do the whole worldwide, but then if it does Nigeria, you know that okay, at least there's no contender for that one.
Okay, then after some point earlier this year, Burna Boy actually came out to say, you know what, album mode activated. And then yes, everyone's like, okay, Odogwu, please just give it to us. 2022, give it to us. Drop it. Yeah. But right now, it appears that Burna Boy has changed his mind. For whatever reasons, we're going to talk about it right now. So Burna Boy came out to say, if I still no drop album, he said, I fit still no drop album, now to the other Azo, I won't continue to do. He says, I fit no drop album, Do you think this is some form of shade to the fact that Burna Boy feels like now only me if you drop album we go win Grammys?
Yeah, you know that after the whole Grammy thing with Wizkid getting to lose for Made in Lagos and then Angelique Kidjo won, there's been talks that Grammy has been looking at messages and then comparing Twice As Tall with African Giant, that African Giant was more vibes and everything, music, fun. Angelina on the low was on that one, and then look at Twice As Tall was more of direct message, it has content and everything, compared to Angelique Kidjo's album that's been winning the Grammys too and everything. And then Wizkid Made in Lagos came to the talks too. So basically Burna Boy came to the talk, and then he's been saying just about himself flying all over. He's been saying his project and everything being talked about. So he felt like, okay, I think there's another time to feel fly. Like, yo, that album that I think will win the Grammy, I might decide not to drop it again, and let's just have another people try their luck for the Grammy.
So basically Burna Boy is like, you know what, we'll give them chance. Let's give them the chance to drop another album. Because maybe somehow we may actually have Davido drop this year, and then Burna Boy is somehow saying, no, we'll give Davido we don't give Wizkid last year. We've given Wizkid his chance last year. Let's give Davido his own chance this year.
Well, for me, I even want it that 3 of them will drop album this year. Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid before August. I think August is the Grammy closure and everything. So 3 of them should drop, and then let's see who gets the Grammy nomination, and then before the another battle of the Grammy start again. I
mean they all dropped in 2020.
Yeah, but then the drops after
the timing.
The timing and all of that. And then Davido may decide not to submit, because even after dropping you have to submit first before they now consider, and then you get nominations for that.
Do you think somehow Davido wouldn't want to submit his album?
Well, there was no gist that he didn't submit, because when Wizkid submitted, we saw I think got about how many considerations, about 10 or so.
10 considerations actually. Even they submitted for 10.
They submitted for 10, and then P2J also got his own at that point and everything for producer of the year and all of that. So if you submit, definitely there's no way they'll submit that Davido is not small now, at all. Everybody will know about it. At all. One thing will come or one thing will sub, and the 30VG camp, DMW, they don't always keep quiet. They always get to talk and everything. But Burna Boy in this point, I said that, I just want to be chilling. This others who just me, I just want the catch cruise, I just using the catch cruise, and then he's been coming out to tweet of late. I think last week he came out, 2 weeks ago he came out with the whole Namige Money Pass, and then last week he said, the timeline has been quiet. He said another buzz. This week again he's come to drop the Azu gist, and then he said Olamide will carry him Trabaye and everything. So Burna Boy is feeling like, okay, right now I'm the Grammy boy. Remember the tweet he made in 2011 about learning, in 2020 rather, about learning the whole Grammy thing from
Angelique Kidjo,
his musical mother, and then he knows how well to go about the whole thing. So I feel it's like, yo guys.
So right now Burna Boy feels like I get the keys to the Grammys, and right now the album where I get on ground, he has already recorded this one. So he already has it in his hard drive. And then it's like, I have the keys. If I drop this one will go straight to the Grammy, but I don't want to drop it.
Well, it could also be that, okay, I'm gonna be like this album I don't record, so if be the Grammy thing, maybe I just chill, man, no drop them, so that before they come drag me, say, he's been getting Grammy nomination back to back, but this year he didn't get Grammy nomination. And coupled with the fact that there's been a lot of talks that Burna Boy's songs have not been like really banging and everything. He dropped 5 of songs there about last year. You cannot really say one was like a major hit, and then she's now going to drop another album again, and then another blast will start happening that after all the mouth, after all the highest paid, your albums chart, your albums do what he Made in Lagos do. So it could be of both sides. It could be for the what would the people say when my album doesn't achieve as much as the previous ones achieve. And then there's a certain standard that Made in Lagos has laid for the top guys right now, that they are like the shoes have to fit in, even if not completely to achieve all of the things, but at least they must have done one or two things, because so that the fan bases can have something to also brag about.
Or wouldn't you say this is kind of a lead up to him announcing his album? Because of, he has gone out to say, I may not drop the album, then said album mode activated, and now he says that he still not even drop the album, and then the next one we can just see is like, you know what, guys, August we will see the album.
That works, so it could be PR for the album.
Yeah.
Because right now there's been talk that BURNA Boy is not going to drop an album and everything, and then all of a sudden, boom, they could just come out with artwork, anticipate BURNA's next album, blah blah blah. It could be anything.
So it could be anything. You've heard the man there. It could be anything. It could be a PR to BURNA Boy's. It could be a build up, to BURNA Boy's next album. It could also be the fact that BURNA Boy needs some time to actually create a better work because of what Made in Lagos has done, or because of what his Twice as Tall album has done, as well as his African Giant album has done. So maybe he just needs some time to create more things. And it could also be that BURNA Boy is like, you know what, I have the key to the Grammys. Let other guys keep on doing it and let's see if they'll win. Wizkid did his own last year. He didn't win. And now let's give this year to Davido. Let's see if he's going to win it. Maybe this is what BURNA Boy is thinking of right now, which is why he has decided to hold his album down. And he has said, you know what, I may decide not to give you guys the album. These are what we think. Actually, these are just speculations. We do not know exactly, but this is what we feel based on what we know of BURNA Boy right now. But you guys can also tell us what you feel about this particular one. Why do you think BURNA Boy has decided to cancel his album? Tell us in the comment section, and trust us to be there to answer to some, if not all, of your comments. My name is Andy, and Donifeski also says bye bye.